Hey sis, first of all, welcome to 14 Day 1K. I am so excited that you are here. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for trusting me, for signing up for this program, for being willing to do the work in your business over these next 14 days, because I just know that we're about to create something absolutely amazing. So, if you don't know who I am, my name is Arielle Lauren. I am a Harvard trained business strategist. And what that basically means is that I have a master's in management from Harvard University, a certificate in strategic management from Harvard as well. I have a certificate in international business management from Georgetown. And I also studied a bunch of really awesome things at NYU. And so I'm very educated. But more importantly, I've spent these last 10 years working with early stage women entrepreneurs, helping them scale to 6 figures and 7 figures in their businesses. And so I've learned quite a lot, right? And a lot of what I learned has inspired me to create this 14-day 1K challenge. And so when I was talking to a lot of women entrepreneurs, surveying women entrepreneurs, I noticed that 80% of us weren't even making $1,000 per month in our business. And so if that's you, sis, I want you to know that you are not alone. There are a lot of women who are experiencing the same struggle with sales in their businesses. And I'm just here to really be a resource for you. I want to be able to show you the process that it takes to actually create consistent sales in your business, okay? And so we have a lot of work to do over these next 14 days. I'm not one of those coaches who puts all this false advertising on the internet that's like, hey, like in 30 days, I'm gonna teach you how to make $100,000. Like, no, that is not how this works. And so I'm also the founder of an incubator called 100K Incubator. And inside of that incubator, I do teach women how to scale to $100,000 in sales. But it's not in that, fake, cheesy, ridiculous, not true way that you see in so many advertisements. It's about the process that it takes, the baby steps that it takes to be able to get to $100,000 in sales every single year. And so what we teach is, in those first 3 months, those first 90 days is, okay, this is how you master making $1,000 per month in sales consistently every single month. After those first 3 months, it goes to the next 3 months. It's like, okay, this is what it takes to make $3,000 per month in your business every single month. And then you master that for quarter 2. Then in quarter 3, the next 3 months, we teach you how to make $6,000 per month in your business every single month, and we master that. And then from there, we scale to $9,000 per month every single month. And next thing you know, you're making $9,000 per month in your business. You do that consistently for 12 months with the tools and the resources and the strategies that we teach you, and then you're making $100,000 per year, because $100,000 divided by 12 is what? $8,333 or something like that, right? So it's a process. It's not something that happens overnight. And so today, you're taking the first step. You're saying, you know what, for these next 14 days, I'm going to learn what it takes to make $1,000 per month in my business. And so that's what I'm here to teach you. So this is day 1, right? And day 1's topic is actually something that is super, super important. And it's all about awareness, right? So day 1 is all about awareness. So what do I mean by awareness? Awareness is actually confronting where you currently are in your business and how you got here and how you're going to move forward, right? And so what I like to do and what I like to focus on is this exercise called sales tracking. And so we have to place our intention and our attention on what it is that's actually going on in our businesses right now, right? And so what I want you to do is that every single day that you're in this program, and even afterwards, because we're only really learning what it takes over these next 14 days. There's going to be a whole kind of series of extra, actions and, implementation of the plan that we're going to create together that you have to do after these 14 days. So regardless of, how you end up doing that, or if you end up, continuing to work with us in the incubator or whatever it is that you decide to do, I want you to, 1, pay attention to what's going on with your sales. And so what I mean by that is that every single day, I want you to do one thing. I want you to take 10 seconds, because that's literally how long it takes. And I want you to actually write down how much money my business made today. And I know that in the beginning, you're going to see 0, 0, 0. Or maybe if you're, a bit more established, you might see, $5 or $30 or, whatever it is. But don't be discouraged, okay? Don't be discouraged, because at the end of the day, this is about you actually seeing what's happening in your business and then having that inspire inspire you to take action, having that inspire you to say, okay, wait a minute. I just put together a 14-day plan. I know how to get to $1,000 per month. And, based off of that, I'm going to actually take the steps so I can stop seeing these zeros, or I can stop seeing these $5 or $20, etc. Because the truth of the matter is that all it really takes to make $1,000 per month is to make about $33 or $34 in sales per day. That's it. You just got to make $34 per day. And so there's so many different ways that we can go about actually getting you to your goal. And it doesn't mean that, everybody's sales process has to look the same, necessarily, or everyone has to have the same products or services. But it does mean that at the end of the month, we want to see that all these numbers that you're adding up are actually coming to at least $1,000 per month in sales. And we're paying attention to how we got there, because that's also the thing that I think a lot of women get stuck with. They don't actually get into the business math of what's going on in their businesses. So it's really easy to be an entrepreneur and to be so excited about, oh my gosh, I have this brilliant idea, right? It's so creative, it's so innovative, and I'm going to change the world, and I'm going to do all these things. But we get scared sometimes to actually look at the mechanics and the math of what's going on behind our idea. So it's not just about having a good idea. Ideas are plentiful. So many people have different ideas. What this is about is, okay, I have an idea, but then here are the mechanics, here's the process, here's the strategy to actually take that idea into action. And then, is it working? Is it working? Am I seeing people respond? Am I getting customers? Are people enjoying my products? Are they buying from me once? Are they coming back to buy from me again? And that's really the question that we need to ask ourselves. That's really what we need to do. So your first exercise is to start writing down every single day. Get a notebook, get a piece of paper from your printer. I don't care what you use. Take every date, put the date, and put how much money you earned that day, starting today. So start today, today's date, put the number. Tomorrow, put the date, put the number. And we're going to continue to do that, through these 14 days and even afterwards, so that you can continue to hold yourself accountable for what's happening in your business, okay? Now, the second thing that I want you to do in this awareness exercise is, now that we're clear about, okay, this is what's currently going on in my business, this is how much money I'm currently making, and maybe I'm not happy with that, obviously. Otherwise I might not even be here today, taking this course. But I'm not happy about this. But the second thing that I want you to do is ask, what is, me not taking action on this vision that I have, not taking action on strategy, not waking up and doing the work that I need to do, regardless if I have a 9-to-5, okay? Because you can have a 9-to-5 and still work your business. You can wake up earlier, you can stay up later, you can put the kids to bed, you can get back to your computer, you can turn Netflix off, you can turn, the television off, you can decide you're not going to scroll on Instagram endlessly, and you can take the time to actually work your business. And so what is it costing me every minute that I don't put into this business to execute this strategy, okay? And then what is it costing me? So I want you to pick one thing that that if your business was doing well and it was getting the sales that you wanted it to have, what you would have. It could be a house, it could be a car, it could be, a private school, for your children. It could be, whatever it is that this one thing. I want you to pick one thing, not 10 things, not 2 things, not 3 things, one thing. And I want you to make one thing. Basically, I want you to get a picture of it. I want you to put it as your phone background. I want you to put it as your computer background. I want you to print that bad boy out and put it on your mirror, in the bathroom. So every day that you wake up, you see it, and it's going to remind you, this is the reason that I'm doing this. When it feels hard, when I have to put this work in, when I have to set up, my systems and, my sales funnels and do my Facebook ads and my Instagram ads, when I have to show up and I have to do customer service and all of the things that go into running, a profitable sales-driven business, this is the reason that I'm doing this. So you have to have that driving force. You have to have that reminder, because otherwise you're going to get tired. You're going to forget while you're doing this. And you need to definitely have, that thing that you would have if your business was getting the sales that you would want it to get, okay? So just to recap, exercise number 1 is write down every single day from this day forward how much money I'm making in sales every single day. That's your new exercise. I want you to continue to do that too. How much money did I make today? I don't care if it's 6 months from now. Keep writing. How much money did I make today? It's going to keep you on task, okay? Number 2 is, what is me not taking action on this vision costing me? So have that picture right in front of your face. I want you to have it there. I want it to be on your phone. I want it to be on your computer. I want you to be on your bathroom mirror. I want you to frame that bad boy and put it on your desk in your 9 to 5. I want you to have that thing so just there. Put it on the dashboard of your car to the point where you're like, oh my gosh, this thing is just following me. Yes, it's following you because you need to be reminded of what it actually is that you're sacrificing by not waking up, not staying up, not doing what you need to do to be able to get this vision off the ground, okay? So we have a lot of work to do over these next 14 days. And what you'll learn, obviously, through these videos is a lot of strategy, a lot of technique, a lot of marketing, a lot of sales, so this is not a fluff course. It's not one of those things. And it's also not a course that you're going to be watching me on camera for hours and hours and hours. Nobody has time for that, okay? I'm here to have you take action. I'm here to give you the lesson in a concise, easy to comprehend way. And then after I give you the lesson, I'm here to help you implement it. So what I want you to do is, every time, you go through a different day's exercise, I want you to go to my Instagram page. I want you to find the post, that is for that particular day, or, message me, whatever it is that you feel like you need to do. And I want you to keep me posted about what it is that you're implementing. I'm not one of those coaches, one of those strategists, one of those consultants who doesn't like to talk to people. I like to talk to people. I like to see you taking action. I want to see the homework assignments. I want to see screenshots. I want to see, what it is that you're actually implementing today. In terms of what it is that I actually taught, okay? Because I'm not here for you to go through these next 14 days and walk out on the other side like, oh, Ariel, you look cute and your face was beat on camera and I'm so glad that I watched you and that was fun. No, I'm here to help you get it right in your business. I'm here to make sure that you have the resources, the tools, the strategies, the support that you need to be able to take it to this next level. So do the assignment, write down how much money you're making every day, get a picture and plaster that bad boy everywhere, in terms of what it is that you're sacrificing every single second that you don't take action on your business, okay? That's your homework. That's what we're going to do. And thank you again so much for being here. And I can't wait to see what you do with this first day's lesson, okay? Take care.